Research problem 821. What is distance to a character? So let me what this question is asking from us. It is telling we have given string s and a character c that they occur s and return an array of integer answer where answer length is same as string length and the values in that array is the distance of the index closest to a character c. Let me explain. Like we have given a string s and a character, some character, random character, which will be existing in the string. So what you have to do for each character, you have to tell the minimum distance of that character with the character that is given to us. For example, distance of L with the character E. You can see L is at 0 index, the nearest E is at third index. So distance is 3. And you can see letter O is at first index and nearest letter is at third index. So difference is 3 minus 1 which is equals to 2. Similarly, you'll do for all the other elements. So let me just explain you the brute force way. Then we'll go to a little optimized way. So let us solve here in the whiteboard. As you just got to know what was the question, as you have a string S and you have to return answer array. And the thing is answer array size will be same as this string size also. And this is the character that is given to us. So basically, what you have to do, you have to create array. You have to find the distance of the character that is given to you or that character you are having with the character C that is given to you. For example, in this case, it was E character. Okay. So what you can do to find all the positions of E or find the nearest position, you can just have a array which can have all the position of E. For example, it will be 3, 5, 6. So let me write it. 3, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. So what you did, you created array where you are having all the occurrences of E. And next step, what you can think is, I have this character which is at some index I. Okay. Let there be a pointer I. Okay. Then what you can do, you can check or we can keep track of minimum value of difference of I and the value in this array. For example, if your I is 0, okay, I is 0. So like you have character L, you have to find which is at index 0. You have to find the nearest E and nearest E, like it is at third index, but what if it is a very long string and it is somewhere far apart? So it is at 3, 5, 6, and 11. So you can do one thing, you can create array where it is having all the occurrences of the character or character E here, or in this case. So what you can do, you can keep track of min. I'm just assuming, I'm not just giving up you a solution. So min, okay, min will be a very high value at once. So what we'll do, we will subtract index value with a value of the E. Okay, for example, like let us just take 11. So 11 minus 0 is 11. Okay, ki we assume the minimum or the nearest E is at 11 index. Let us suppose. So you thought, the 11 is the minimum. You thought, no, let me check with the other value. Let me write this up quick. You thought, you thought 11 was the nearest value, but you thought you want to make it like double check it. So rather you checked with the other value in the array that you created, this array, which is having positions of the variable that is given to you. We compared with the next value, which is 6. 6 minus 0, which is 6. You saw 6 is less than 11. You took 6 as a new value. You remove this. Sorry, you remove this. Okay. I can leave it out. When you thought, we'll do this till your whole array is exhausted, till you check for all e's. So 6 will change to 5. Okay. Then, sorry. Then check for the last value 3. So you compared with 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. So 3 is less than 5. So you did 3. So you concluded that. So the nearest e with the current character L, which is at 0 index, is at the third index. So you can see, or 3 units away. Okay. So you can see 3 units away. It doesn't mean on the right hand side compulsory. It can be on the left hand side, but it doesn't matter because left hand side is not given, and you have to just return, or you have to insert the absolute value. As you can see in this question, the distance between two indices is the absolute value. Okay, so you found out the 3 is the distance of the current character L and the nearest E. So you can see, this E is at third index. So okay, so you did for all the indexes. So basically what you're doing, first you made an array which is having all the indices of the character that is given, in this case E. Okay, then what you are doing, then for each character, then for each character in your array, you are checking for the whole array. So basically your time complexity is big O of n square. Sorry, I hope you can read it. It's big O of n. Let me rub it. Big O of n square. Tomorrow I'll try to make video on a proper whiteboard, a physical whiteboard. Okay, so this is n square. Uh, so you thought, how can I improve it? So no doubt this is your answer, but you're thinking, instead of using BO of n square time complexity, how you can improve it? So like, to improve, what you're doing? You are doing what? You are creating this array which is having all the occurrences of E. What if we only knew the current or the previous occurrence of E? For example, like, okay, okay, and the previous index of E be at some very high position or some other value which is greater than the array size. Okay. Why it will be greater than the array size? Because it can't exist. So we are just assuming it to be array size. So size of array is 11 here. So we can take it minus 11. 11 doesn't matter. Okay. कि हाँ भाई, और are the last uh, occurrence of E, the previous occurrence of E was at 11 index. Okay. Then what we'll do is to same do here. If the previous, if this is not E, you will do what? You will do I minus previous occurrence. Sorry, you will do I minus previous occurrence. Why you are doing this? You are just making it obvious that this can't be a solution. Okay, so it will be 1 minus minus of 11. Pre will be negative as we are assuming. So 1 minus minus of 11. What it will be? It will be 12. 12. Sorry, this will be plus. Let me write it. I hope you're understanding. Let me explain it again. What we are doing, we take a prev value or a prev, let me write it here. We are having prev value, which is the previous index or the previous occurrence of character E. We are assuming it as minus of n, which is minus 11 in this case, because till now we don't have any. So we are just assuming as the size, negative of the size. Okay. And what we are doing, if that character is not same as the given character. For example, L is not same as E. So what we'll do I minus pref. Yeah, in this case also you are doing the same. So we'll do I minus pref, which will be 11. 12 here, 13 in this case. Next case. Okay. Then what we'll do? If you come here, you saw, this is same as the given character. So you will put the, what you will put? You'll put 0, definitely, or I minus pref, or rather we'll update the pref. Your new value of the given character is at this index. So we'll change your pref from minus 11 to 3. Okay. Then what we'll do? We'll just simply update it to I, which is the third index, minus pref, which is 3. So it will be 0. Matlab, the letter E, if it is the given letter, which is also E, so it is same, so distance will be 0. Similarly, you'll do it for other. Okay. So I can write also what I am just telling you, or I can write also only, or I can write with array. So let me just type it fast rather than just writing it on the end, which will be 11, 12. Okay. This is the answer, but you can see this is not wrong. Why this is not complete answer? So you can think you did a one pass. You go from left to right. Initially, you thought your pref was, oh sorry, initially you thought your pref was the size of the array. Okay. As you can see, initially we thought pref was minus 11, which was size of the array, or size minus 1. Okay. So basically, before getting the first E, or you can say you didn't know what was the right pref. Okay. So you did a left, can say one pass from the left to right. Then again, what you'll do a pass from right to left. Why we are getting this intuition, or how we are getting the intuition, is pretty simple. You can say, as I said earlier, you thought your pref was 11, so, or the size, so you didn't got the solution, or the last occurrence was unknown. For these characters, it won't be determined properly. And you can see for this T, it is also not determined properly because we didn't took any E on the right hand side. So if you are getting confused, let me simplify. Fuck, sorry. Sorry again. Simplify with a simple way. Like we did a left pass, so we didn't know if there is any E on the right hand side. For example, this is your D. The pref value for this D is this position of this E, which is in this case, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so pref was 6. The pref was, sorry, the pref was 6. Our last E occurs here. You didn't thought of this E because you can't see on the right hand side. Just remove this. Like, okay. So what you thought the distance was 6, and the position of E is 10, is 7, 8, 9, 10. So the distance of the nearest E will be this, because you didn't took this E account, because you are not checking for the right side. Okay. Or you are not, you're just thinking there's no right side, or there's no right E, or on the E on the right hand side. Okay. So you thought 6. Okay. And the position of D is 10. So 10, you thought 10 minus, sorry, minus 6. That's how you got 4. Okay. What if, as you can see, the E is here and the nearest E was at 11 position, the answer or the position should be here 1. You can see it is given here. So basically what we'll do, we'll just simply do a right pass, or you'll just traverse one again from right to left, which will make your time complexity of big O of 2n, which is also, you can say, near about big O of n, because 2 is constant. Okay, so what you did, if you are doing from right to left, what you'll do, you initialize your prev position as this position. You can say at the rightmost value. So you can see it will be 11, and the 11 minus or 10 minus I will be 10 here as position of d is 10, minus prev will be minus of n again as 11 minus 11. So it will be 10 minus minus of 11, which will be giving you 1. So 1 will be here, okay, at this position, which will be your correct answer. Simply we'll upgrade it with, or upgrade the value here also, this position. So let us just code up the solution. So this was the earlier code I was telling. You can see this was these two for loops, which is not a good solution, but to think of a solution, you can think of a brute force. So first, what we are doing, as you can look at the procedure, we are initializing prev as the minus of n. So first we'll find n is equals to s dot length. Okay, sorry. Then we'll initialize a prev and to prev, which will be minus of n. Okay, then we'll do a left pass, sorry, it will be from int I equals to 0 to I less than n, I plus plus, simply for the whole loop. Then what you do, if your value is same as the value given, for example, if you came here, you found E, so what you'll do, you just simply update your prev value. Prev will be I, prev, for example, in this case, it was minus 11. If you came here, prev will be 3, and the value that you're putting here, you can see it will be 0, or you can say I minus prev. Like if you update prev, the prev will update from minus 11 to 3. You can see 3 will update to 3. Then we'll do the simple I minus prev. I minus prev, which will be your kept in the answer of I, you can say. You have to clear vector also. Answer of I equals to I minus prev. Okay, we did a left pass. Then we'll again do a right pass. We'll initialize the prev as minus of n again. You can add absolute also. Absolute will be much better because it has to be a positive value, or rather leave it because it will give you positive value as prev is minus n. So for from right, so for int I equals to prev minus 1 to I greater equals to 0 I plus plus from the last index basically. What you are doing, you'll do the same procedure. If s of I 0 equals to c, you'll update your prev as I, and what you'll do, you'll update answer or I equals to I minus prev, or rather, you can say answer of I will be min. Why min? Because, for example, earlier of value of d was 4. Later you found out from here that it is 1. we'll put the minimum value na, as why? Because you have to return the minimum value. Since see here to the closest occurrence of the character C in S. So min of the last value that it was having, comma the current value, which will be I minus prev. Okay, so this was a point to note it. That's important. Then basically what we'll do, we'll return the answer. Let me check if there's some error or not. There's some runtime error. You can see it should be I minus minus. Let me just check again. Again, there's a runtime error. Let me just check what's the error. Our code is working. There was a main error as we didn't declare the size of answer I, so we couldn't use this operation. And the next problem was we were again declaring the pref, but it should be, or you can say it should be the last position of the E rather than the minus N. Earlier we were declaring here pref question minus N. This shouldn't be this because it should be the last position of E or the character that is given. So thank you for watching.
And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.
I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my